Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
We now return to It's a Work Thing podcast, where it looks like Nick and Shay wearing the skins of their vanquished enemies. Shay, the animal that he hunted, and Nick, the skin of the producer that he killed on the show alone.
They can't even see me because I'm camouflaged. They can only see my head.
I don't
I'm
think
floating.
you understand that.
I'm floating.
Also, Nick is now going to win the award for loudest person on our podcast because
sure.
every time he moves, it sounds like somebody opening a wrapper. Yeah, he didn't think about that, did he?
Also, really still.
No, he won't.
Can't help it.
We're going to know whenever he has an itch. Nick, don't move.
So if you guys haven't figured this out by now, we do record 2 at a time, and Griff had to make a bathroom break. And so while we were in, it's freezing in here.
Thank God that last game did not go into overtime further because there was not time.
The words are getting easier. Bank.
Nick!
What version of Nick is he looking for?
Shay!
Okay.
Table!
But when Griff went,
Work! Work! Let's go!
but when Griff went to the bathroom, me and Nick went scavenging in his garage here to find something warm to. So
So Shay is wearing my Halloween costume.
yes.
And Nick is wearing the tarp that I don't know what I've even used that
It's just
for.
laying on the ground. It was either this or a purple towel, but this purple towel wouldn't cover me fully.
Please stop moving.
It's funny every time.
You've lost your right to move this podcast.
I'm a mover.
A towel or a tarp? He picks a tarp.
He's thinking it's like the tarps they give people in medical emergencies, not realizing those are like those foiled ones
It is camouflage.
that hold in heat.
Yeah.
This is not... Tarps are not meant to hold in heat.
I'm not gonna lie. This actually was a great choice.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was trying to fix the leg.
Well, at least we're going to be able to figure out if Nick is touching himself. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
That's only going to be incredibly obnoxious for everyone that's listening. Don't worry. Why'd you look at him? Anyways, what do we got, Shay?
We're gonna start off with our brackets of worst things about winter.
Oh, I've got a few.
So Griff has to.
Beep, beep,
Tart.
beep, beep. Chopping ice for cattle.
Well, you're the one right in there, big fella.
Oh, I'm supposed to write these?
It's a bracket.
Well, you didn't say it was a bracket. You said worst things of winter. Hold on. I got to take off.
literally did I not say we're
take
doing a
off my
bracket?
gloves?
Yeah, you gotta take off. Just right with the gloves on. It'd be funnier.
You don't need to take it off, buddy. You have right here. Here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. My gosh.
I start?
You can start. Yes.
I'm just going to write ice for mine.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
It's not fair. Firefighting in the cold weather is horrible.
We can all relate, Nick. Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody.
What
gets
is
that.
the worst thing whenever it's cold? Oh, going by the warm things.
No, because like the hoses all freeze up. It's cold outside.
You're going by a fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you're solving the cold issue immediately.
Missed.
Shut up.
Otherwise, you wouldn't even be there.
Dry skin.
Cold cars.
Cold cars.
Like getting into a cold car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Sickness.
Are you reading off my paper?
No,
I don't trust him.
I don't have that good vision.
Nick, you're really selling yourself high, buddy.
Thank you.
Can't spell, can't see.
Can I do sub-zero temps? Would that work?
You make the rules.
All right, then write it.
Okay, hold on. It takes a second. Cold winds.
Yeah. Wind chills. Yeah. You're just welcome for that bracket printed off, by the way.
I know, it's nice. I would have a really hard time doing this with a Sharpie.
Yeah. That'd been bad.
I would just, every time I go to write something, I would just erase half of the rest of the board.
I'm gonna say Black Ice.
That's good.
Have you guys seen the Key and Peele
Yeah.
skit with the
haven't.
black eyes? Oh my god, it's hilarious. They're like on a TV channel, and the two like main people at the desk are like, "Oh, that black ice! You just got to watch out for black ice.
it
It's
just-
way worse than regular ice." And they
It
cut
just
to him, and
comes
he's
right
the weather
behind me
guy.
and
He's like,
robs me of my balance.
and he's like, and they cut to Peele, or is it Key? Or, I don't know.
One of them.
I mix them up, but yeah. And he's standing there. And he's like, "Well, it's just as dangerous as other ices."
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I got a cord for the phone that we need to hook it up so we can play that.
I know, you told us that. Remember, you're the tech guy. I got yelled at for not having a heater. Where's our cord? You talked about it this week.
You talk about tech guy. Who's the
Anyways,
tech guy?
moving on.
He's the tech guy.
Have we seen some of the questions he asked about technology?
TECH. Tech.
I think that was enough there. That should be like,
Why do I have to have multiple roles?
well, because he sucks.
Because you make more than us.
Definitely not true at all.
Because you make less than us?
Yeah. Immigrant? That sounds bad. Anyways.
Is that going to be my nickname now?
Immigrant? No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Who's up?
Shay.
It's Shay.
Is it?
Yeah, I named Black Ice. You can say White Ice.
I named Black Ice. I already said ice. You're just the one that made it specific.
I like white ice.
Yellow snow.
I'm going to go scraping windshields.
It's like a thunderstorm.
Towel would have been so much a better idea. Are you warmer at least? Then he's
Maybe,
not
I
even
don't know.
warmer.
Maybe a little.
I had one and then I forgot it. Nick, go and come back to me.
Just going outside in general.
That's what mine was.
Running errands in the cold weather is much
Yeah.
better. Just kill someone.
Jeez Louise.
Not in real life.
Wet shoes.
I just tried to blink at Griff and I went like this. I closed both my eyes.
That's how Yankee John blinks. He can't blink.
I remember being uncomfortable whenever you go inside. Because you always dress to go outside.
Yeah.
And then whenever you go inside, you're always too hot. Well, maybe not Nick. Nick doesn't wear coats, but
Just put layers.
layers. Yeah.
We've named all the good ones.
I'll do one.
Okay, you go, buddy.
Runny nose. Because you're not necessarily sick, it's just...
Yep.
I got a
It's
runny
just-
nose right now.
I
Exactly.
do too.
I'm
Yeah.
wrapped in a freaking tarp.
I think that's why.
Probably got hepatitis.
Caring for animals. So that encompasses like me having to care
Yeah.
for animals, but
Yeah,
also
I have to
even
go
take
outside with my dog.
take dogs for walks.
Yeah.
Good gosh. Trying to get him to go poop when it's...
Yep. She
No,
always
no.
wants to go play outside.
Well, your dog, yeah. Mine won't go to the bathroom because it's so cold.
Well, yeah. Especially if there's snow out there. He's just dragging it through the snow to go pee. I wouldn't want to go either.
I don't need excuses. Just make it happen, dog.
Hey, if you had to drag your stuff through the
Pogo
snow
stick.
to go outside and go pee, you would not want to do it
I
either.
always clear up so they don't have to. So, you know what? They're little peppered princes. Pampered princes. Good
Pepper.
gosh. Peppered.
He puts pepper on him. Go make some good eating.
Pepper on a dog. Hot pepper dog.
Rooster would
Okay,
be
we
good
need
eating.
two
He's-
more.
He's a thick boy. Shorter days.
Oh, that's a good one because of the whole time change.
I actually
buddy.
like that
It depends on the day. Yeah.
because I actually like the shorter days because then I'm not trying to work until like 6:37, 7:30 at night because
Well-
it's dark.
I'm going to go Christmas.
Wow.
that.
Okay. I
Well,
don't think
for
that.
what- here's the thing.
You already have a no vote on
Hey,
Shay
hey,
from that one.
Hold on, but here's the thing. After hearing his story, I get it for him.
Yeah, Christmas gift buying. How about?
That's fair.
You just said Christmas in general, and I already wrote it down, and I clicked the pin.
You know what? I'll
fair.
keep that in mind though for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he loves Christmas. He's still voting against it.
That's fair.
No, Christmas gift buying is, like I said.
Oh, I have to click the pin to do the next round.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
Yeah, write gift buying behind mine then. He stabbed himself.
I didn't leave
It's
enough.
a dynamite all over.
Okay, we have ice versus Christmas gift buying. Ice.
Christmas gift
What
buying.
kind of ice?
We already have
It's
that
just
labeled.
ice.
Oh,
It's just ice. Yep.
I'm going Christmas gift buying.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm just gonna draw an arrow to that one. 'Cause I don't want to write it out again. Firefighting in the cold versus scraping the windshield. Scraping the
Firefighting.
windshield.
Hey, you're the tiebreaker, buddy. So keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
What were the options?
Firefighting.
What was the other one?
Scraping the ice off the windshields.
It has been made very apparent to me that I do not open my mouth until it is my turn to break a tie.
Well, you also need to read them. Fine, firefighter. I didn't know what the other option was.
It was
High
yours.
five
It
you,
was
but-
scraping windshields.
Okay. Firefighting wins.
Yes.
Dry skin versus having to wear layers.
Dry skin.
Dry skin.
You know you are.
Getting into a cold car versus having wet shoes.
I'm gonna say cold car.
What
I can go
shoes?
either.
Cold car. Sickness versus going outside.
Oh, just doing anything outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess sickness.
Yeah, sickness.
Sickness.
Especially with little kids, it's the worst.
Huh? They just carry everything.
Yep.
Sub-zero temps versus shorter days.
Shorter days.
Sub-zero temps.
Sub-zero.
Sorry, buddy.
My days are never short, so it's okay.
That's true. It's like I live in the darkness.
His backstory is Bane from Batman.
Essentially.
You merely came to the darkness. I was
boy.
raised in the darkness.
Oh, good gosh.
I was born in the...
The amount of noise that it took to get there.
And here's the worst part is he even admitted he's not warmer because of it.
He's definitely not.
At this point, it's just faking that I'm warmer.
It's letting all the heat go right out from underneath the tarp. It's too big. He needs to wrap himself completely like a burrito. Nick, stand up, wrap yourself like a burrito in it. No, take your headphones off. Take your headphones off. Hold on.
Too late.
No, Nick, you're gonna pull it off.
Oh.
You're gonna pull it off the table. Take your headphones off.
The people are not annoyed by this at all.
Now lay down. Wait.
So Nick is currently trying to wrap himself.
Wait. No. I got this. Lay the tarp down and lay down on it. I'll roll you into it.
Is the camera
Shay, get your phone and make extra footage. This is a huge tarp.
I'm sorry for everybody right now. This is what's happening.
lay it right down here. On this end.
Good. So Nick is currently laid it out. He is laying down in the tarp.
Take my pager.
Griff is wrapping him up like a burrito. So to try to keep him warm,
You're knocked over our camera.
how are you going to get him up is the question. He's still laid down. You're going to have to...
I gotta get him up, don't I?
Yeah, you got to get him up.
All right, I got you, buddy.
Gotta weigh 120 pounds.
There's too much crap over here. I'm gonna lose the gloves for this. I don't want to drop him.
That's nice of you.
If you pick me up by my chest, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Of the two picking you up, though, Griff is the better option. He fell back down. He can't get up.
Pick me up.
I'm sorry.
CTE. Pick me up.
He keeps falling down.
All right, where's my chair? All right. It's on backwards. All right.
I'm sorry to
Oh my
everybody
God.
for that.
My lungs hurt. Crying. It's gonna freeze on my face.
Guys, here's the bad part is it ain't gonna make a difference for him. He's still not gonna be that warm.
Where are we at?
Oh my God. Okay, we're on.
It's that effort was for nothing.
Don't say that. Look at Nick.
I feel better.
We have
That's because you worked so hard. Your body heat got warmer.
Fair. That's probably true.
You're welcome. Cold winds versus a runny nose.
Runny nose.
Yeah, runny nose. It's
Oh.
awful.
I'd go with wind. You guys
Also,
aren't outside long
It's
enough.
also, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I hear the wind hitting my house and it annoys me.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm out there. Black ice versus taking care of animals.
Oh.
Black guys.
But
It's okay. You can say it.
animals.
Animals.
I just wanted one for the people.
Christmas
What
gift.
people?
Christmas gift buying versus firefighting in the winter.
Christmas gift buying. Firefighting, I can save money.
Christmas. The arrows just keep going.
I didn't want to write out Christmas gift buying again, so I started writing arrows, getting it
There you go.
Dry skin versus cold car.
Cold car.
Cold car. You know what we should really do? Is you should actually take a picture of the bracket and you post a picture like right here in the video of when it's done.
When it's done,
No, like when we were done with the bracket.
Oh.
You post a picture like right here so people can see it.
okay, take a picture of it when you're done.
We'll do it.
Okay, I'll take a picture of it when
Your
it's done.
phone is in front of you. Take a picture, and then I don't have to take a picture, then send it to you.
Well, remind me to take a picture after.
I will.
Okay.
It's very easy to do.
Sickness
said.
versus sub-zero temperatures.
Sickness.
Yeah, sickness. You're really like, never mind.
I'm mailing it in. I can't write. Runny nose versus animals.
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 Okay. Christmas gift buying versus a cold car.
Christmas gift buying.
Cold car.
Cold car. I quite enjoy buying Christmas gifts.
I do most of the time. I for myself I do like it. It's just I was thinking for his situation.
I like to save money.
Yeah.
My dollar's not worth the same.
Anyways, sickness versus animals. Taking care of animals.
Sickness.
Sickness.
Sickness. Sickness versus getting into a cold car.
Sickness.
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 I feel good about that winter.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
feel really good.
I feel like that is indeed the worst part of winter. I can deal with the cold.
So, people, if you're still listening, even you've made it through all.
If you're still listening, that was Nick moving.
I'm sure they got that by now.
I think the camera's hide. I'm hiding from the camera.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our most viewed podcast yet.
If it, never mind. Who knows? I can't figure out how people or how things go. Like our TikToks, I cannot figure them out. We'll go from having 1,000 views to 50. I don't get it. I do not get it. And they're actually really funny TikToks
This one should be good too.
of him.
Yeah.
All of our funny TikToks are of him doing something.
Yes.
Besides, we have a couple that are funny of your tweet of the me likey. That still cracks me up every time I think of it.
Me likey.
Oh my
But
god.
no, we do have good TikToks.
Representative Labrador.
me likey two broke girls.
Nick, stop
help it.
moving.
This upper part keeps blocking my face.
Is it making you any warmer?
I can't tell.
Then get rid of it.
No, you know how much more noise that's gonna be.
Should I get rid of it?
You know how hard I worked on that?
We have 25 more minutes of this.
It's fine. He's doing great.
Anyways, what's next?
Oh,
I was like, where is the agenda?
I was going to give you guys a news story. Did you see the
I don't watch the news. Anyways,
of the Missouri politician just absolutely grilling the airlines, questioning them and stuff?
the Boeing dude.
Yes, Josh Hawley.
Yes, Josh
He
Hawley.
is a waste of space on this earth, but yes, continue.
I will
If
say,
you're listening, you must be a waste of space.
Josh Hawley, if you are listening, everyone hates you. Carry
But
on.
we will take your
He is.
sponsorship.
he is. But this time, I actually appreciated him grilling the. I think it was Spirit Airlines is what he was getting after.
Those are always the cheapest.
Because he was talking to them about like your carry-on bags, your checked bags and stuff like that, about if they are able to say it's too big, each employee gets an extra $10 for
What?
every bag that they are able to.
Because they're saving fuel.
Well, that and they get to also pay. You have to pay. I think it's whatever extra $50 or $60 for every bag that's oversized, and they give the employee extra $10. I, as the employee, 100% am getting at least 10 bags every shift. Every shift, I'm getting at least 10.
would agree with that.
Some little kid is going to walk over the backpack. She's going to be like, too big, check it.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But it has my medicine in it, check it.
Yeah. You
100%.
don't need your medicine. Take a freaking Xanax. What else do you need?
Well,
Insulin.
here's the thing: you're saying like Nick would absolutely do that too.
yeah.
Nick could be standing at the gate telling people things are too big.
See, Shay's being nice with 10. Everyone's bag's over.
There's no carry-ons. Lady has a purse, too big, check it.
Yep. It's got a gun in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So in that same clip, though, he also grilled and talked to Boeing's CEO.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
the Boeing one on TikTok.
what did
And
do
he
with that
talked to
one?
the Boeing CEO, and he was like, last year you made $27 million or something like that. And you can't pay these people a working wage. First of all, Boeing employees are making more than a living wage.
Oh yeah, they're making.
Let's
great.
not.
I tried to
kid
applying for
ourselves.
He
Boeing.
had like a
I applied-
humongous.
I applied for Boeing. They didn't call me back.
Here's the other thing. Boeing,
Shout out Boeing, you suck.
let's look this up real quick because I don't want to misstate it. But Boeing's yearly revenue.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's a lot.
Well, he gave himself like it was like a 25% raise or something like that. When they said something, they were talking about how much he made, and they're like, and you gave yourself a 25% wage.
Boeing's yearly revenue is $77.79 billion.
Oh, jeez.
And
With
that
a
is up.
B.
It is increased at least 7% every year on year since 2020.
Wow.
So
That's a.
don't
People
get me
are flying.
wrong. $27 million is a lot of money.
But that's a lot of profit.
But that is a massive amount of responsibility for a company.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you consider that Jordan Poole is making $5 million more to be a waste of space on the Washington Wizards.
That's fair too.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I don't want to argue. Take away from CEOs like, oh, you're okay.
you're
If
gonna get shot.
if your company is increasing, actually, like it is with Boeing, then that's part of you. You're leading your company in the right. So you earn that. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
They're like your company has grown and increased profits under you. I'm not like, don't get me wrong. That's an insane amount of
It
money.
is, but you have an insane amount of responsibility.
But at the same point, if something goes wrong, you're the head that's going to roll first.
Yes, absolutely.
So like, that smell is you, Nick.
Tarp smells.
We bundled up Nick's smell with it himself.
But no, that's what I'm like. I don't care. I don't bother. Now, if your company is losing money and you give yourself,
Yeah.
that's different, completely different.
Or if you're taking government bailouts, you're like,
yes,
But this is, you're a profitable company, and just because there are people that work in the factories and work in the other things that want like the car manufacturing one last year, they're like, we want $70 an hour to manufacture cars, and all they're doing is just sitting on an assembly line.
oh yeah,
It's like, that is insane. They should not make two nurses worth of salary. You cannot tell me they're making two nurses worth of impact over what somebody else is doing.
oh yeah, I don't disagree. Well, what was the shipment, the cargo guys that were striking? Wasn't it the shipment people that were striking that shut everything down? And they were offered wasn't like a 50%
Yeah.
raise, and they said no.
Jesus.
Yes.
Well, a big part of it is that they were offered a 50% raise.
Oh, and no
But-
AI replacement or something like that.
But there was no cap on the time. They wanted a cap on overtime is what their main thing was, because they were working like 90-hour weeks,
Oh.
week after week after week.
That's fair.
And they were like, we want to cap on overtime. And they're like, well, we'll keep paying you more money, but we can't cap overtime because we don't have people.
Okay, I see that.
So
But
they were essentially going on strike so that they could hire more people.
and weren't they also in the contract not wanting to like have their jobs automated in the future?
And Amazon's going on strike right now too. All those workers.
They'll replace them tomorrow.
Well, and here's the problem too with the automation is you complain about having to work overtime. Why wouldn't you want some automation so you don't have to work that overtime?
Yeah, but how long until it automates you out of it?
That's what our fear is at our job right now. We actually have a goal this year. All the managers have to implement AI in their team somehow. And that's like it's actually like a percentage of our performance review. So
Well, and I don't in farming. It's going to be very interesting to see where it goes because we're having a hard every time that you have like a commodity price cut, they're hiring less people and you're just investing more in technology side. But at a certain point, we're losing a craft of making food. Mm-hmm. Like it is a craft, but we're losing it.
not the Kraft mac and cheese.
Like biggest problem we have is that our food is already too cheap.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is. We pay less of our gross salary than any other country in the world does for food. And that's how we fuel everything else we do in society.
That's right. I mean, it's a trickle down effect almost.
Most of the other countries spend 30% of their revenue, their income, on food. We spend like 12 to 13. So that additional money is literally all going to funding everything else in capitalism, which is all of the extras, the phones, the extra vehicles, the bigger houses, all that extra stuff.
Here's my question though: where's the cheap food? 'Cause
Yeah, for
I
real.
can't find it.
Yeah,
It is cheap. It's incredibly cheap to make.
Okay, there it is. And
And it is still cheap. It is still cheap. It is still cheap. We pay. I mean, like I said, there are multiple countries. Many countries are paying 30% of their income for food. Like 30%. Like you have to really pencil it out and say 30% because 30% is what they usually say for people to pencil in for a mortgage payment.
Hey, buddy, we've already talked about my salary. That's not very much.
Nick definitely does not spend 30% of his salary on food.
we'll have to give Shay food after this.
We'll have a food drive for me.
If you'd like to donate, please go to this link. Nick, put it in.
Yep.
We'll scan it for
Here.
Venmo.
Yeah.
Yep.
My Venmo. Thank you.
Go fun Shay.
Naughty teacher.
Naughty
10101.
Dude, you should start
69.
OnlyFans. Yeah, naughty teacher.
Because he was naughty firefighter.
Yeah, you could be naughty
That won't
farmer.
get me fired.
You could be naughty farmer.
Well, if they subscribe and find out there's nothing lewd on there, then you're fine.
Yeah, it's just you staring at a chalkboard trying to solve an equation.
Like Goodwill
Do
Hunting.
spelling bees.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and you.
No, it's just Shay. It's
It'll
just
be a
Shay,
crossover. Naughty fireman and naughty teacher get together.
It's just Shay
Naughty
staring.
school.
No, it's just Shay staring at the camera. Just repeatedly. 30, 50-second videos.
You
of
could
Shay
probably
staring
you
at
could
the
probably be
camera.
like bad student, and some old lady would be like yep,
Bad.
Yep.
Get the
that
ruler
got
out.
it done.
Get the ruler out.
Yep. Yep. Get the ruler out.
Just
Oh
Yep.
God.
That's at least $30.
that's $30 worth right there.
Some old lady's gonna pay it in Korea.
And
In Korea?
Yeah.
interesting. I have a far reach.
I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I've seen I think Asian people have some weird fetishes, so I'm not going to rule it out.
Hey,
I don't know.
There's a guy that makes a ton of money, and all he does is just sit there and gorge himself with food, and people pay
I
over his
could do
OnlyFans.
that.
Yeah, but he's massively fat.
Oh,
you
You
can
could
become
do
that,
that, too.
though.
Yeah,
I'm skinny and could do it.
Something to work for. If you're willing to become fat, we'll find you money.
I'm skinny and can do it though.
Watch Shay die.
Wow. Okay. That
What?
turned.
That took a dark turn.
It
I thought we
really
were talking about
did.
food still.
Yeah.
We were. We're going to watch you eat yourself to death.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. She don't want the money that
Hey, you saw me eat a whole Casey's pizza.
I did.
That's not that hard. I can do that.
I don't think I could do that.
What?
That's what I don't understand about all this.
Dude, give me a large. What, large?
It was a large.
Hey, give me a
pepperoni.
large chicken bacon ranch pizza. That thing's gone.
I think
Gone.
that my metabolism is broken. I think it's like a cell, okay? Doctors tell me that it's there. It exists in theory. I just have yet to see it actually work.
Here's the thing. He probably works harder than both of us.
I work pretty hard.
Like he works. No,
No.
I'm talking about like burning calories and stuff. Like he
Yes.
easily triples us.
Probably.
I get
No
like
problem. He wakes up early, works out every morning. He literally has a labor-intensive job that requires him to be out in the cold, feeding cows and doing all this.
We have labor-intensive jobs. But you have stairs.
I sit at my desk and yell at kids.
I was trying to.
I mean, I do have some stairs.
Nick
but-
doesn't even yell at kids.
Yeah, I yell at adults.
He yells at video games.
That too. Video games, if you want to sponsor us.
That would be cool. College basketball,
Just in general.
College basketball, MLB The Show.
Madden.
Yeah, I routinely get like 18,000 steps in a day.
I get like 8, maybe, if on a good day.
Depends if I get a fire call.
That's fair.
The days I ride in the tractor, I get like 50,000.
Does your watch really say that?
Oh, yeah. It says I
That's
get like
crazy.
50,000 steps. I'll be sitting in the tractor and it'll be like noon and it'll be like, you just climbed Everest. It's like, yeah.
You've done Everest twice today. Jesus.
You remember Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to play Pokemon Go a lot, and one of my farmer I work for down south, me and him went to high school. We're nerdy like that together, and he had Pokemon Go. He would hatch eggs like it's his job because it goes on how much distance you've walked, and he would be in his tractor and he would just have it going, and he'd be just going to town on those things.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you just get beat around in the tractor.
Bree and I walked around Nashville one time doing that.
Did you?
Back when it was big, yeah.
See, I went with
stopped playing
Kristen
it
to
just 'cause I don't know
Nashville
Pokemon anymore.
in March with Kristen, and she was in a conference, and I just walked around and checked everything out. I walked like 31,000 actual steps that day. I was so incredibly sore.
I believe that.
so badly.
Dude, my feet were sore after basketball the other night.
Yeah.
I had to Bree massage them.
Wow, that'd been
Massage
nice.
your feet.
Good for you,
Kristen?
Bree. Yeah, Kristen, step up. Oh my gosh! Speaking of massages,
Scared me.
Sorry.
I jumped out of my tarp.
I don't know
I'd
why.
like to see you jump out of that.
I
tarp.
don't.
He's gonna fall.
This is going to sound really weird. It's fine. We'll go
I'm
with
here
it.
for it.
Not Nick.
I don't know how I've got to this side of TikTok.
Oh God! Now we're talking Nick.
Oh.
This is Nick
Some
country
Deshaun
now.
Watson stuff going on.
Oh no!
No, it's not.
Hold on. Actually, I can see where he logically came up with that
I do
conclusion.
too.
Okay,
I do
all right.
too.
Never mind.
It's just head massages. I've been watching Indian head massages.
Wait. Which part of the head?
Like the top?
Okay.
No, I think he meant which head, not which part.
Oh. Now
You answered my question. Thank you. Anyways,
But that's what he meant.
yeah, I get it now. But no, it's like very oddly satisfying to watch.
Now, do they use like a tool or they just use their hands?
Their hands.
Oh.
And they have like oil.
see, Bree has all these like body lotions and stuff like that, and she'll put it on my feet and stuff. Dude,
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
it feels so. But sometimes she gets some spots where I'm like
Oh, it hurts.
screaming in
Yeah,
pain.
it hurts.
Like
It
if
feels so
someone was like just outside, they'd probably think it's like a domestic. But no, I'm just getting a foot rub.
Kristen?
I'm telling you.
Should Kristen not rub your feet?
No.
Kristen,
Hillary doesn't rub mine either.
Hillary.
I think you're probably in the minority here. I
Yeah,
think you just
for
don't
sure, big
understand
guy.
that.
I don't think you
fair.
realize Bree's taking care of you pretty well on that one.
Dude, if I want a full body massage, I literally just have to ask. She's like, okay. She likes giving massages.
We're going over his fight night's going to be different.
We're gonna have
Bree, you got a different job. You're no longer making brownies. Well, you are making brownies, but
yeah. Hold on. Don't pump the brakes here.
Yeah, we're still getting
We're
brownies.
adding responsibilities, not transferring here.
Exactly.
We're just gonna walk in and Nick's couch is gonna be gone. There's gonna be a massage table.
Yeah. I'll put in for that.
I'll put it. Dude, I found out. I think I was telling Shay. I keep a lot of the tension in my palm right here, like a lot of stress. Bree's been massaging my palms, dude. This is like my off button. If you start rubbing me right here, if you start rubbing my palm, like right this meaty part by your thumb,
Give it to her.
dude, I feel like a cocoon.
Like right here.
Cocoon.
You talking
Yeah, dude, oh my god, it's insane. I'm not kidding.
Stop
you.
making eye contact with him while he's doing that. I'm good. I don't
Yeah.
want to feel it now. The amount of eye contact you're making with him, you're like, that's my on.
Yeah.
And then he's just making
No,
absorbent
this
like-
actually like has been helping me sleep. Like she'll actually been giving me like massages, and it'll actually like help me sleep for like 45 minutes.
Kristen.
Is this it?
Yeah,
Is this where it feels
Yeah.
good?
yeah. Dude, I'm not kidding you. It feels amazing.
Here, give it here. I'll try it. He's
Yeah, I just don't want Nick to touch me.
Why?
It does feel pretty good.
Yeah, it does. That's
making
why I
eye-
keep.
I'm making eye contact with Nick, not Shay.
I'm here.
I know.
I'm
but
here.
Thank you, Shay.
I'm right here.
That does feel good.
Look
you have
at
very
me.
soft hands.
I know I do.
Now
Now
picture
you
some
understand why I
lotion
get
on that thing.
Now you understand why I have blisters when I bale hay with you all
don't
the time.
want to picture lotion on this.
I always use lotion on my hands.
I never use lotion on my hands.
I do often.
That does feel pretty good.
It does.
It does feel good. See, I think I carry a lot of mine on my neck. That's what we need. Next fight night, we need to hire a masseuse.
Dude.
I'll
He does.
pitch
It's
in.
Bree.
Now that we don't have to pay for UFC because
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I
Jerry
will.
rigged that thing.
Hey, no, we should probably look into that.
I'm dead serious. I'll pitch in.
How much is a
Masseuse
masseuse?
to come- Come to your house. I don't know.
We probably have to start a little bit earlier. I doubt they want to be working at like
Yeah, that's probably true.
8:30 on a Saturday
Well,
night.
I mean, if you get there on
Hey,
time, it's like 4
That makes
o'clock.
it sound like a bad bachelor party. Hey, you want to come over and get massages
Yeah.
8:30 on a Saturday night at my house?
It sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Sounds creepy.
Well, I get where that does sound
We
creepy.
each need our own though.
Well, no, I'll take turn. Well, that sounds really bad too.
Just make this sound so bad. Please don't take this out of context. If you clip this, put the whole thing in there with massage.
Absolutely.
Don't just be like, yeah, we each get our own.
Yeah.
Epstein's Island here pretty quick.
Yeah, I see we're definitely towing a fine line. Like we're really innocent with all this. but I can
We're
see
just
where-
trying to get our toast touched.
This is not a Diddy party.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really see where
Nick's
this.
just bringing out the pallet of baby oil.
I did buy a bunch.
Unrelated.
Unrelated. I was
Probably
about to say
for his feet.
unrelevant. What?
for your feet, probably.
Yeah, for my feet and my body, my hands.
For your body, yeah.
Dude, I'm
No.
not kidding you.
I haven't had a massage since I was in high school. Like I hurt my neck so bad, like I couldn't like move my.
Guys, massage and VR.
Dude, I'm down.
Seriously.
And food. We have to have food, or I will
Well-
literally kill someone.
Here's the problem.
Nick, I think that your line between murdering someone is incredibly low.
It's
What
very-
it would take for me to actually kill someone is
That's
like
why I'm a good friend.
an extremely high bar. Nick is like, you made me wait 2 people in line. I'm murdering the person who's working behind the counter.
This is why he's in my zombie apocalypse.
see?
I'd be like Nick.
He's my new number 1 for that.
She'll be like, he looked at me wrong. Say less.
We're gonna get there, and Nick's gonna be like, "No, I
done.
don't want to kill
Yeah.
zombies. They're already
Yeah.
dead."
Where's the real people at?
Nick's running around killing the real people. The zombies are like confused.
Yeah, they're like,
What's wrong with this guy?
have you seen the Kyle and or who it is, the Peel people of the zombie apocalypse?
Apocalypse.
Where
Gee, I wonder why I
the
lost the
zombies
spelling
the
game.
zombies are racist. They
Oh
won't-
my gosh, yes.
They won't bite them because they're black.
Really?
Yes, it's so
It's
funny.
a-
They're in
yeah.
a white neighborhood,
Yeah, it's they're like, "Rah."
and they're like, "I think these zombies are racist."
yeah. And then like, there's a bunch of other people, and they're having like a barbecue, and they're like, "Come on, isn't this awesome?" And like all the people.
I
are, like,
really
scared
need
of
to get that cord for our video so we can pull those up and
Yep.
actually play the audio of it.
Yep.
I'll get it done next time for sure. People, you'll enjoy it much more. Well, if you're actually still here, if you made it through the tarps of,
Made it to the
If you made it
tarps
through
and
the
the
tarps
hand
of life.
massages.
Yeah,
you deserve a massage if you made it through that.
on your own dime though.
Yeah, we're speaking of all these things. You're getting the tab up. Yeah, I'm a teacher. I can't afford it.
He was in though.
Yeah,
I'll have to.
dude, I'll have to Google.
She's gonna have to
Sell
do an
something.
OnlyFans.
I'll have to Google
Kidney.
female worker and see what we can get.
Don't
Go
know.
Craigslist. Man seeking man. For
He-
massage.
I'm a man
You
seeking
seen,
a man.
Have you seen Horrible Bosses?
I'm a man
Yeah.
seeking a man
He's the one getting
for wet work.
for wet work. They can't just say murder
Listen,
people wet work.
I'm not getting a golden shower.
He knows that.
He's already
now.
got the tarp.
He does.
I'm taking this home. You weren't using it.
It is a nice tarp. I
I have a
actually
better
wouldn't mind
chance of
have
using
that.
it than you do. You don't go outside.
I will
What are you
now
gonna use
have
the
a tarp.
for?
He's
My
ready
ice
to ta-
bath.
He's ready to take on the
Gonna
cold.
show up to the fire with that.
I'm ready.
Wrapped in a tarp. It's gonna melt to him.
Oh, that would be bad. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He goes, it happens.
But no, I
On
will
line
say
duty.
massage and VR, that might be like the best day.
And food.
We got it, Nick.
How am I the fat one still? I don't get this.
Here's the thing. I always forget about food. Like, you know how I am. I just camel it, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
Man, I don't forget about it. I'll definitely get angry that day, but I'm not that worried about it right now.
I'm hungry. No, I want like meat. I need meat.
It's a
You're gonna have-
protein bar. It'll be fine.
It's a
No, I
protein
need-
bar.
I need meat. I have one right
I
here.
ate up
so.
of both sides of that.
I need meat.
I wanted to save the little cookie dough bite for the last bit, so I ate off of both ends.
I want like sausage.
Oh.
That sounds bad.
Please, why do you think before you say words?
Why would I do that?
We're sitting in a shop, two other guys, and you go, "I want sausage." And you
want-
make eye
As
contact.
Shay was rubbing my hand.
Yeah.
You need me to rub your other hand?
Yeah.
No,
My third
no, no, don't.
Why not?
You know how much
You're
noise it's gonna
making-
make for him to get that hand
That's
out?
true.
You're making it weird.
No, I'm not.
You did say I had soft hands.
You do have soft hands.
I do. I have soft hands.
What time
I told
are
you.
we at?
That's the reason why I
You gotta get some calluses on them things.
well, that's the reason why I always get calluses when I or
you get blisters.
No, not get calluses. I get blisters. I get mean blisters. Those things are rough.
All right, what else you got on the agenda?
Oh, sorry. We'll do this one first. So underrated TV shows.
Okay.
Underrated TV shows that you've watched that you're like, I don't know why people don't, or that it's not as well known.
Ooh.
You had a good one.
Go ahead.
That Clark's Farm.
Clarkson's Farm. It's huge now, though.
Is it?
It's huge now.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Massive. It's huge.
Oh, sorry.
The
And-
Office.
The Office UK.
Yeah. I personally, and I know I'm gotten old because I'm going to say this. It's called Maine Cabin Masters.
Okay.
And what I love about it is, one, it's like they build and everything on it, but it's like very reasonably priced. Like
What do they
you
build?
you watch like some of these renovations. So like the one I hate absolutely worse is Beachfront Bargain Hunt.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing. They're like, oh, I'm buying this for $500,000. I'm like,
It's not a bargain.
that's not a bargain.
Now, see, in that same vein, it was a show that only lasted about 2 years, I think, maybe 3 years, and it was called Down East Dickory, and it was about a guy that in Maine there is this like booklet that comes out every week, and it is people who are looking to trade things, not sell things. So that all it is just trading because they don't like
Okay.
if they buy or sell things, none of them have like a lot of cash,
I
right?
love a good trade.
So it's all about trading. So he's like finding the things in there, and they're like, "Oh, this guy wants a snowmobile, but he's want to trade a truck." So he's like, "Well, I got this old snowmobile. I'm going to take it out, see if I can get it fired up, and see if I can get it working, and we're going to drive up there and see if I can trade him." And he trades him like that, and like 2 hubcaps for a truck. Like,
No, but
I quite enjoyed it.
that's the reason why I like Maine Cabin Masters is it's very more realistic. Like they rebuild cabins for anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000, and like these are not extravagant cabins or anything. They're what I would like. Like it doesn't have to be super sophisticated.
I thought you said cabinets. That's why when you said that much for a cabinet, so I was like, what? Are you paying that much for a cabinet? Makes more sense.
And also, Maine is very. And what I really appreciate about the show is it shows just how pretty. Usually, these cabins, not always, but the cabins are on like lakes and everything. Maine is a very pretty state.
Oh yeah, Maine's really pretty.
I would love to go there.
I think Kristen and I actually are going there next year.
Are you really?
Guess
I'm
where I'm
jealous.
going this year?
Where are you? What part of Maine are you going? I'll go to you in a second.
We're going to like Acadia and all that stuff
Arcanium.
By just a trip by yourselves. Good for
for our
you.
anniversary. So.
That's awesome.
There was a show that I really liked called Rust Valley Restorers. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I've heard of it.
It's 2 guys in Canada, and there's one guy who literally just like
Mm-hmm.
he ran a construction company, but then he just like hoarded cars. So he has like a lot that's just like it looks like a junkyard full
Yeah.
of cars, and he's like, "I'm gonna restore that. That's a good one." And his son's like, "You got to get rid of all this crap. We're gonna go broke." And he's like, "I'm gonna fix that one still." They're like constantly fighting with each other, and I love it.
I'm gonna say The Good Place, which Shay will appreciate.
Good Place is not underrated,
Okay,
but it's
well,
very good. It is.
Yeah,
It's
good
very-
good place is definitely not underrated.
Have
but
you
it's
seen
good.
The Man on the Inside? That's like the spinoff of The Good Place now.
Really?
Yeah, it just came out on Netflix not too long ago.
Okay, all right.
I
I,
haven't
wasn't
seen
sure where
it.
that was going for.
No, literally, it has watch it. It's like 8 episodes.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Man on the Inside.
Maine on the inside. Okay.
It's got like little special references to the
Good Place?
too.
Nice.
So
One
you'll
that I
get it.
think does not get enough hype is Slow Horses. It is on Apple TV.
Never
it has
heard of
Gary Oldman,
Oh,
and it is basically about like
I like him.
a group of MI6 people that they can't fire them, but they all screwed up, so they send them to this off-site house
Okay, that's funny.
to go like work together. It's really good, actually.
Where's your trip?
Bree and I are going to try to plan a trip to New York.
Oh, yeah,
Like
you
New York
said-
City?
Yeah. So
go
I go
to
see
9/11.
9/11 Memorial. Like,
That's the only reason he's going.
I also, it really is.
Nick, I think you are going to be absolutely baffled at how expensive New York City is.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
we're only staying there a day.
Nick's not even going to stay there a day.
Yeah, we're
He's going to sleep on the
we're gonna
street.
sleep- Yeah, we're bringing this
taking the tarp.
He's got an Airbnb rental on a bench.
Yep.
Bree gets under the bench. Nick gets on top. He is her shelter.
Someone's
He's
gotta
got tarp.
protect.
He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Did I tell you guys about that? So we went to New York whenever I was probably like 7th grade, and went with my parents. And on our way back, it was literally the night that they outlawed like you being able to take
Guns.
liquids and stuff on planes.
Oh.
So they, we got there and then they canceled all the flights all across the country and implemented this change like overnight. And they didn't tell anybody. So like there was no hotel rooms available, whatever else. So we ended up sleeping at LaGuardia Airport. And I'm sleeping under a bench. My mom is sleeping on top. They came around and gave us like pillows and really scratchy blankets and stuff. About 2:30 in the morning, this homeless guy wakes my mom up and goes, "You're on my bench."
Dude, I would have
Sleeping
punched him right in the
this
face.
thing. This guy's nasty, smelly feet right in front of my face. And my mom's like,
Your mom
I'm not
moved?
getting up. No,
Oh.
she's like, I'm not getting up. This is my bench. She's like, this is my bench. I sleep here. And then security came and removed him.
Oh, I would have punched him right in the face.
But, yeah.
I slept overnight in Dublin Airport. I slept on the ground.
Yeah. Well, that's what this was. I mean, we were just like, and most of the benches had like the armrest every 2 seats. So like you just had to like,
What sucked is that I was sleeping in the McDonald's portion in the booth, and I was like actually out, and they cleared us out because they had to clean it or something. So I had to move. I'm like, gosh, dang it! And then all the other good spots were taken, so I literally just slept on the ground. I was freaking freezing because of the ground.
yeah.
It sucked, but it's all
I
right.
had that experience. But I've been in New York before, so it's been.
Have you?
Yeah, remember I was in there. Like I was literally at the World Trade Center a month before it happened. I've told you guys that. I don't remember this. Okay, my family and I went on vacation. I was literally in the World Trade Center like a month before it happened.
Really?
Did not know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Is that where your fascination with it came from?
probably.
Oh,
It
I
probably
just-
is why.
I just thought you were messed up.
I thought it was because of the firefighting.
Oh, I just thought it was because
That
you messed
too.
up.
Also, I do love when we were playing basketball and the score was 9-11 and someone's like, "What's the score in like 9-11?" Everyone's like, "Whoa!" Everyone, it was hilarious. I admired that.
Also, you should have seen Nick in basketball. He literally hit a step back three, and he goes, "Did you see that, Griff? Did you see that? Did you see that?"
my first
And I was
shot.
talking to him, and then Justin came down and knocked a three down, and I was like, "Dang it, Nick! That was all for nothing."
Yeah,
He actually made one.
he actually
Justin?
made
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah, he made like 2 or 3. Then he took one from like 6 foot behind the line.
So,
Wasn't good.
Anyway,
all right. I don't know what time we're at.
Can we talk about the new section we'll be adding to the podcast called "Show Me the Stats"?
oh yes, go ahead. Yes,
So.
yes.
I have done this thing where you follow political people.
It's
Our
hilarious.
example
It's one
today-
of my favorite things I do.
Our
Like I
example today-
literally check Facebook just to see if Griff has done this.
Is going to be
I like
JB
to put off-the-wall
Pritzker.
comments.
And what we're doing with our social media page is that we're going to follow all of these people. And all we're going to do is whenever they send out something that says we're better or this is
doing
the
something
worst
great.
or this is whatever, we're doing this awesome thing. But they don't post any stats to show and support any of it or any data. We're just going to put show me the stats. So,
or website could find this.
um
It is so funny that Griff does this. I love it so much. Can you take over our It's a Work Thing Facebook and start doing that?
yeah, I can.
That looks delicious.
It does look good.
Hold on. I got to find one that Shay had taken a picture of here.
It's on our
I screenshotted. Yeah. It's okay. It's in our It's pretty recent too.
Yep. No, so that one had a number in it.
Oh yeah, it's been a while then.
Here.
Well,
it
he had a
said-
number,
it
but-
said Governor J.B. Pritzker. Today, I signed an executive order launching a coordinated statewide effort to increase the housing supply
That's
and
it.
help working families rent and buy homes. Our primary focus will be reducing the burden of housing costs for Illinoisans. We will leave no stone unturned in that work. And I said, great, everyone should be able to buy a home. Now, what are the actual details and stats?
And they never show anything.
And they never show anything to support it. But that is what we're going to do now.
Yeah.
So please follow us on social media, and then whenever you see that show up in your timeline, please like our comments.
Yes.
We'd like to actually build some type of pressure behind it and see if they actually
That would
ever
be
post an
oh
answer.
my gosh, that'd be great.
We're starting a revolution.
If that's the one thing that we can do, that would be the best thing.
Also, after his recent back and forth with spam, Nick is no longer in charge
Nick
of
is no longer in
commenting.
charge of our.
Oh, you don't want me to reach out to
You're reaching out to no one.
or business relations.
You are reaching out to no one.
Nick, you are effectively the kid that gets the controller that's not plugged in.
No,
Good at
We're
that.
like, hey, you get to play, but it's just not plugged in.
you can still make TikToks.
What was funny was when we were at your house, Griff, and he brought over the little switch, and we were controlling it, and you were like, "Why is my guy shooting from half court?" And like that was hilarious.
That was good.
I brought the second remote that I was controlling with. Griff did not realize this, so once in a while when he would be moving, I would just press pass or just shoot.
I didn't know you could use the second remote on those. So,
That was hilarious.
all right.
Yep.
Well, I think we're at time. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for listening. Please rate, review, subscribe, share.
As always, like, share, follow.
Well, he paused.
Why? You're
Send
just
us-
repeating the exact same thing.
Send
Griff
us some
said.
heat.
As always, yes, we're literally freezing.
Yeah.
My fingers are cold inside of
Dude, my
gloves.
phone won't even barely work because it's so cold.
I realize I don't make hardly any money after talking with Griff and Nick. So if you need to,
This Venmo.
Yes. Shay will give hand massages for
Naughty
money.
teacher 696969.
Yeah.
That is Shay.
That's
not
his
naughty
Venmo.
fireman, that's his.
Yeah.
That's Nick's. Yeah. It'll be
Please don't take
posted-
this out of context because that's good.
Please take this out of context.
There's no such thing. I just want to make that clear.
As taking
There
it
will
out of
not be.
context.
We will make one once we figure out this
We're-
1099 thing.
Nick and
Nope.
I are making one.
Nope.
We'll get his 1099 from Hillary.
Yep.
Hillary,
They're going to be
Hillary,
1100.
we have people that want to give you money. Just give us Shay's 1099.
And she's a teacher too. She may do it.
Dude, you could do 90 teacher too.
No, 6969.
Okay. All right. As always,
Cheerio.
It's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
It's real.
it's real.